just bought my train ticket to Paris, leaving at like 1 p.m. and I get there at like 4. Get ready for Paris.
Later. Guys, we are in Paris. I am so excited. I didn't think I was gonna be this excited. The train pulled up, and let me tell you about the train. Let's have a story time. Okay, so I get into my train and there's like little like carriages, whatever carts that you go in. I'm like train 5, seat number 3. Sit down. As soon as I sit down and notice that my seat doesn't have a window, it's like this weird corner one, like right by like where the luggage is, which is like not cool. Like the whole point of like taking the train was to go see the countryside. And then my neighbor that I was gonna be sharing the seat with, because they're like 2 really narrow chairs, is literally a tweaker. Like this guy is like talking to himself. He's tweaking. He's like scratching his head. He's like muttering. He's like breathing really weird. And at first I was like, okay, like maybe it's just like a foreign person and I'm being rude. So I put up with it for about like 30 minutes. And on the intercom, the woman was like, I don't know what she was saying. She said something about changing seats. So I don't know if she said like, you're not allowed to change seats or you can or whatever. But then I just couldn't take it anymore because I was so uncomfortable. So I got up and I changed seats and I ended up getting an entire row to myself with a giant window, and it was like backward facing so I could see like the landscape as I was passing by. But anyways, long story short, if you feel uncomfortable or you feel like someone's being creepy, they probably are. So just leave and escape the situation. Long story short, I am now in Paris. I'm so excited. So I booked the train off Eurostar or something like that, and they have a deal. If you like book the train and the hotel, you get a deal. So I think I paid like 200 something pounds for a 2-night stay and a round trip back to London on Friday. But I actually decided that I don't really want to leave Paris. I'm kind of like really obsessed with it. I've only been in here for like 3 minutes. So I decided to cancel my birthday dinner at Sketch and just do my own thing here. I think I'm gonna have a good time. I think I just like France better. So anyways, here we are. I'm gonna show you guys my room. Really small, like everything's really small. Okay, so you walk in and immediately here's like the bed, but you get this like window, right? Like that, like they have in France, in Paris, and you can like open it up. I'm literally just gonna do nothing like for the next few days. There's the vibe. It's like facing the back, but who cares? We're in Paris. And I have this nice little bed, and then there's like bathroom and stuff. One thing also is London was so cold. It was like 45 degrees. It was just not the vibe. And it's like 70 degrees here. It's just like so much better. So I'm gonna try to go to like District 3 or 4. There is a cafe that like Picasso and Hemingway would go to. And so I wanna go over there and literally just like drink wine and just eat. And that's the plan for tonight. And then I want to like at nighttime get desserts and just go to the Eiffel Tower area by myself. And then tomorrow, the plan is I'm gonna go to the Louvre. I'm gonna go see the Coco Chanel like museum. I'm gonna go to the flagship store for I'm gonna go to the flagship store for Chanel and Dior. They have a new like Dior one apparently. It's like really cool. And then we're just gonna eat like a ton. So get ready for Paris vlogs. So excited you guys are here! And my birthday's almost up.
Next day.
Welcome to day 2 in Paris. Okay, my hair is like really crazy right now. It's supposed to be 70 degrees today, so I'm wearing all white. I feel like my pants are gonna get ruined because they're kind of like on the ground. But the museums are gonna get cold, so I brought this jacket. And I guess like these are just gonna have to get ruined because I don't have time to hem them. Here's my view. Playing Paris music. This track is really good, you guys, if you ever want to listen to it. I got ridiculously drunk last night by myself and it was so fun. And then I came home to the hotel and it was all dark and I was alone and I was like, oh, this like isn't fun. So that was how I felt. It's interesting because in London, like no one wears masks and there's no mask mandate, and I don't think there's one in Paris either, but people were wearing masks and I thought like we weren't supposed to, so I didn't bring mine, and now I'm like, I feel like rude for not bringing mine, so I'm gonna bring mine today. Make sure you do that. Really tired. We're going to the Louvre at 12. I bought my ticket online, and then afterwards I want to go to the 6th district to go to an art store to buy like sketching material because I just want to like draw at a cafe like the whole time I'm here. I feel really bad that I ordered all this cheese on a cheese plate yesterday and then I didn't finish it because now it's just gone bad. But yeah, let's head out. Alright, comment below if you can recognize this park that I'm at. It has to do with a popular Netflix show. You guessed Emily in Paris, you're 100% correct. So, have to update you guys on the trip. I obviously have my return flight going back to New York from London the day after my birthday. And so the plan was I was going to take the train back from Paris to London, because I fly out of London, on my actual birthday. It's like a 2-hour train ride, and it's apparently supposed to be pretty affordable. I went to go check how much it was going to be. They're like $300. So I was like, okay, all right, I will buy the train ticket and then book the hotel. So as I was like sitting in line waiting to get into the Louvre, which took forever even though I bought my ticket online, I booked the hotel in London. Then I was like, wait, I'm not even excited to go back to London. No offense if anyone like lives in London, I'd just rather be in Paris. Like, I think I have more things I want to cross off in France. Like, I want to go to Versailles, I want to go to Champagne, and I just like want to just do nothing in Paris. And I feel like in London you can't just like do nothing all day. Like, people are very productive, so I want to be in Paris anyway. So then I was thinking about it and I was like, what if I just buy a new return flight from Paris? So that was option 2. Then I looked online. A one-way flight from Paris to New York was going to be $1,000. It was the cheapest, it was around like $350. If I did a layover in Barcelona, then I would get home like on the 4th at 8 p.m. And then by the time I get back to my apartment, it'd be like super late. So then I was thinking, okay, option 3. We're thinking about flights, right? Thinking about solutions here. I was like, what if I fly from Paris to London, either on the red eye the day before I have to fly home, or super early in the morning. I was able to find a flight from Air France that leaves at 7 a.m. in Paris. It takes an hour to fly to London. I would get to London around 8. I'm checking in a bag, so then I would have to like get it out, but I have 4 hours to basically get that done. So then that means that I can spend my actual birthday in Paris and not have to be on a train going back to London when I'd rather be in Paris. So it all worked out, and I think the lesson here for you guys, if you are thinking about traveling, is that yes, you will probably pay a premium or a slightly more if you do change your plans or if you like aren't committing to a schedule. But I think if it makes you happier, you should 100% do it, because it's not like you can always just go travel. for some of us, like we have jobs, we don't have like unlimited PTO, and even if we do, our bosses give us shit for actually using it. So thought I would share that with you guys. I'm very proud of myself. Here are the gardens. I feel like I'm Emily in Paris. There was this little food truck that was making sandwiches, and then there was coffee in it, but I didn't order it, and I'm kind of regretting it now because I could have brought it over to this park. Now I have to go back and try to find the guy, which is annoying. But I think I'm just gonna sit here for a little bit. I am on my way home. I've been out all day. It's about 8:30 in the night right now. The sun's about to set. It sets really late in Paris. I think the sun goes down at like 9:30. And I was at this cafe just now. I walked to the art supply store and I got some sketching supplies. I haven't sketched since high school. So if you guys don't know, I used to go to French art lessons every Saturday since I was like 3 years old. My teacher was named Sophie. She was from Paris. And then when I went to college, she moved to Northern California, and then I just never really saw her from that. So I was really excited. I thought I was gonna like forget how to draw and all that stuff, but it's such a therapeutic exercise because you're just living in the present moment. And I totally forgot that I was at this cafe for like 3 hours, and the guy was like, "Are you okay, madam?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, sorry." And I ordered some food. I am not really that hungry when I'm here, which is really bad because I know I have to like keep eating to get my metabolism up, but I like literally forget to eat. It's really bad. Anyways, I'm walking home right now. I feel like everyone's staring at me because I have my tripod out. Like they either think I'm a tourist or they just think I'm really weird. I'm not really sure. Oh, story time, you guys. So I decided that I was going to buy some gifts for my friends, specifically some people that are like watching Brody and stuff. And I like find this truffle shop in the 6th district. And I'm like trying the truffles and stuff. And the guy's like cute, you know, he's like buff, he's tall. Not my type, but he was attractive. Anyways, I'm getting the samples. I'm just like talking to him, and he was like, "Oh, are you in like Paris? Do you like live in Paris?" And I was like, "No, but that's really sweet that you think I live in Paris." And then he found out that I was like traveling in Paris alone. And he was like, "Oh, well, have you seen the Eiffel Tower yet?" And I was like, "No, I haven't seen the Eiffel Tower yet." And then he was like, "Oh, well, you know, I can Eiffel Tower you or something like that." And I started laughing because obviously I'm American and I'm immature. So I thought that was really funny, but I know he was just like trying to be nice and like asked me on a date to go to the Eiffel Tower. He like couldn't speak English that well. Like he kind of knew some English and I kind of knew some French. So it was just like a hot mess. Either way, I was not going to go just see the Eiffel Tower with him, even though it was really sweet and he was really attractive, but that was really funny. And then a lot of people that I've talked to today are like, "Oh, do you live in Paris?" And I was like, "No, but that's like really nice that you think I live in Paris." I don't know if maybe because I look the vibe today, I don't know. But I feel like I'm pretty touristy. Like I got this camera out, I got like these bags. I feel like I look like a tourist, but I could be wrong. So we're on our way walk home now. It's still like kind of light out, so I could like maybe kind of figure this out. I got a battery bank yesterday in like one of those bodegas. I think that's what you call it. And it's really helpful because my phone is going to die. And I'm not gonna go all the way back to my hotel just to charge my phone. So this battery bank definitely helps out. I also just don't want to carry that much shit with me. So I just like want to bring my purse. Like I don't want to look like a tourist, even though I am. tomorrow is Friday, and I think I'm gonna go to the Picasso Museum. That's like where I was earlier when I was at the museum or the cafe drawing. And then I think Friday night I'll like go to the Eiffel Tower at night when the lights are on and take some pics. I don't really want to go in the daytime because I feel like it's not that cool. The only bummer part is like, yes, I am traveling solo, but that just means like I don't really have like a crew to go out with. Not that I have like a huge desire to go out raging, because I raged in London and I don't really want to be raging alone, because then like what if something bad happens? Like Kim K got robbed here, you know, like anything can happen. P.S. I also found out where Kim K got robbed. She got robbed in the 8th district. So Paris is like districts and stuff. I'm in like the touristy district, obviously, because I don't want to pay to live in like the expensive district. I'm sorry if it's loud. I'm on the main road. Yeah, so I think Saturday we can go check out. Okay, fine. We could go check out the Chanel flagship store, the Dior flagship store, and then we'll see where Kim K got robbed. You know, like we'll all just put it in one because she got robbed in the same district. And I think Sunday I'm gonna go to Versailles. And then I think Monday I'm going to go to Champagne. Or maybe I'll do Champagne on Tuesday, because Tuesday's my birthday. Not really sure. I also don't want to do too much traveling the day before I have to travel back to New York City, because that's annoying. But I don't know, we'll see how it goes. I don't really like making plans. As you can see, if you look through my inbox on my emails, I've canceled like 20 reservations for hotels and things to do because I just can't make up my mind. And that's about it. Also, you guys, I got my pants hemmed. I got these pants from like 12th Tribe, which is this really cheap pants shop in New York. And my pants weren't hemmed. And I was like, all winter, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get my pants hemmed. I have like all winter to get my pants hemmed before I wanna wear these for summertime. Guess who doesn't get their pants hemmed? Me. And then when I actually wanna wear these pants, these white trousers, can't wear them because they're way too long. So anyways, I was like, okay, I'm over this. So after the Louvre, I looked on Google for just a tailor in the area. And I just like went to the first tailor and they were like, okay, it's gonna be like 15 euros to hem this in 15 minutes. But because there was 2 layers on the pants, there was like the outside and then the inner layer, he was like, oh, it's 30 euros. And I was like, fuck it, just do it. Like, I don't wanna walk around with pants that don't fit me. I feel like everyone's looking at me like I'm like, don't know how to like wear pants. So I did that, and also he cut off like the dirty part of the pants that I wore at the Louvre. They look like this, you know? So like whatever. I do feel like Europe, someone asked me this in my DMs, like if they think traveling to London and Paris is safe. It's way safer than New York City. Like New York City is not safe. I don't know why you guys are zoomed in here. It's not safe. New York City is not safe. I'm gonna take a detour. I wanna go through here. I've never been through here. We're just like walking tonight. We're just exploring. Then by the time I get home, it'll be like 11. I'll watch some Netflix and like go to bed. Okay, there's a crazy person. Goodbye.